guys. I just wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit, just have a little bit of a chat. And also I wanted to share this with you. Look at this. This gigantic bat. I was gonna do, and I still might do, some novelty spinning on this, but look at all these colors. I just look at that. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. Look at this right here. That is so beautiful. And it's got, and even the silvery shiny things are reflecting all these colors. I just love this. I think I'm going to spin this into yarn, and I think I'm going to I'll probably weave a scarf or something with this. This is beautiful. So this will be my Luette spinning project. This will be farm stuff. So let me fold that back up. I ordered this, I think I ordered it, I belong to a couple Facebook groups, and I think I ordered it through Facebook. So, but I wanted to talk with everybody about some requests that I had from some of the folks that are watching my vlog, and I made a list of some of the things that they've requested, actually all the things that they requested, and I just wanted to come on and just talk with everybody about some of my future episodes and some things that I'm going to be recording over the next couple months. There's a lot of fuzz on that fiber. So one of the viewers asked the other day, I recorded me spinning in Bluefield on my electric spinner. And I really like spinning on that, not as much as spinning on my Luette where I have to use the treadle, but I enjoy it. It's a different experience. And what they requested was, when I was done, for me to show the finished product. And most definitely, I will definitely show the yarn when I get finished. I'm probably going to sell that yarn, actually, if I don't turn it into a scarf or a hat or something. The other request was to show my hydrangea wreath when I'm finished. And I'm showing the stages of it drying right now, and I've got to get out and try to get some grapevine. I looked yesterday in the spot that I thought we had some grapevine, and I can't find it. So I may have to wait till I get back to Bluefield, because I know that we have a grapevine arbor in the backyard there, so I can cut some vines from that. So I'm definitely going to continue with that process and show everyone. And then someone, and I think it was Marie, who I can't find the comment. And basically what seems to happen on YouTube is that on my YouTube channel, I see all the comments that people leave, but then there's a place that you can go, and it's called YouTube Studio, and it gives all the analytics of your channel and the actual number of subscribers and all those kinds of things. And I found some comments that I hadn't seen from podcasts that I had recorded months ago. So if I haven't responded to you, and I try to write a note to everybody that sends me a comment, and I usually do respond with a note, please let me know, because for some reason I wasn't receiving. So anybody that I saw that was hidden, I made sure that I made a comment. So I just wanted to let folks know. But I think Marie sent this, or someone sent it, I think it was Marie, and they asked me to do a recording on the history of quilting, and there was one, I think it was one specific quilt type of quilting that she was asking about, and now I can't find the comment, and I've gone through all of them and I still can't seem to find it. So whoever wants that, if you could resend me that comment, I would really appreciate it, because I can't seem to find it. So those are the things that people have asked if I could do some recordings on, and I definitely am going to do that over the months. I have a idea that I would like to share with you, and I try to think of things that haven't been done on other podcasts, so that you're just not looking at kind of the same format of things over and over again. So I'm trying to kind of step outside of the podcast box and do things that are a little bit out of the ordinary and a little bit different, but still maintain the focus of the podcast, which is the making. And my hobbies and the things that I like to do, they all involve the creative side of me. When I record these things, it's always about my creative ideas or my creative projects and things like that. But I would like to try to maybe make things a little different, and step outside the box and see if I could record some things that might be just a little bit different. So that's what I'm working on, and one of my ideas was to show you how I process flax. And I have all of the equipment to process flax. I have processed lots of flax, and I've grown flax. I've grown flax at the museum. I've demonstrated the whole process of flax, from the growing to pulling the flax out of the ground. I've taken photographs. I have the absolutely beautiful little brown flax seeds that are just shiny and gorgeous. And I am going to put some videos together that show how you process the flax, and also how you spin flax, how you dress your distaff, and then how you weave flax into linen cloth. So that is one of my projects that I'm going to be working on. So those are just some ideas and things that I have in the works that I'll be sharing with you over the next couple months. So right now I am going to get outside. I've got to walk Gabe, and I also have some things outside I've got to get done. I bought hundreds of bulbs, flower bulbs to plant. So I think it's going to take me more than a weekend to plant them. I've got a ton of tulip bulbs and a ton of daffodils. And one of the things here on the farm, I've had tulips before, and somehow they slowly but surely disappeared. And it just seemed like over the years I was focusing on planting mostly perennials so that I increase the flowers in my flower beds. But in the springtime, I drive all around it. I drive through Bluefield, and I drive through the country here, and I see all these beautiful daffodils and tulips that are popping up, and I didn't have any of those on my farm. So that's gonna change, because I bought a ton of bulbs, and I have the ones that I showed yesterday. I've got those to plant, alum and just several. I do have peonies, and I'm trying to think what other ones I have. I have the peonies. I think that's about it in relationship to bulbs that I've got planted currently. But I'm going to be working, I hope the weather stays nice enough that I can dig into the ground and get those things done. So that is my plan. And yesterday I bought this cardigan at TJ Maxx. It's so soft. I love this cardigan. I love it. It's really, really soft. But this cracked me up. You know how if you buy something, usually you get in a little plastic bag, you get a little button that you can sew on in case you lose a button. This came, no button, it came with a piece of thread in a plastic bag. So I guess that's where we are right now. Anyway, I will be back shortly. I hope everybody's having a really great day. And I did want to say two more things. I was going to record the flounder that Stephen and I are going to cook on the, it's Himalayan salt block. So we were going to do that yesterday, and he was out mowing all day yesterday. And he came in, he was so cold, and he was giving the horses hay. And my horses are sweet, they are mellow, they are just really, really sweet horses. But Beatrice, and I will share this story with you at some point, she was a really wild horse when I got her. And she used to run along the fence line, and I'll tell you why she was the way she was and why she is a true rescue. But I mean, she's just mellowed out, and she's just a really, really sweet horse. Well, he was putting hay in the hay ring, and they were all kind of gathered around the hay ring, and they had hay in there, and she just kicked out, and she kicked at Stephen, and she got him in the hip. And he's fine, he's okay. There isn't even a black and blue mark. He had his wallet in his pocket, and I think the brunt of the kick got his wallet and not his poor bone. So when he came in, he was just so cold, and I had made chicken noodle soup the other day, and you know how soup is always good a day or two after you make it. So I just warmed up the chicken noodle soup, and I stopped on my way home yesterday. I know this is TMI, but I'll finish. I stopped on the way home yesterday at this little deli, and I got some roast beef, and I got these they make everything homemade there, and I got these really good homemade rolls and some fresh cheese. It was like a white cheddar cheese, and I know I had over a dozen cookies. So I just heated up the soup, and we made roast beef sandwiches and things like that, and then we had the cookies for dessert. The cookies, well, they're all gone. They are completely gone. And these were cookies, like they had like the raspberry filling and the big chunks of chocolate with peanut butter. They're all gone. And I didn't eat any. So you worked up an appetite. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So again, I keep saying so. I hope everybody's having a really good day, and I am headed out now to walk Gabe and do a few things out in the yard. So I will, don't say so. I will be back in a little bit. Bye for now. These trees are over 30 years old. And Stephen has gone around and gotten rid of most of the trashy stuff around the bottom of the trees. And that one's a white pine. And that one is a white pine. And that one is a Norway spruce. That's a gorgeous wood pine. There's a gorgeous Norway spruce. And to think that these guys were just probably 12 inches tall. 2,000 of them. Look how pretty they are. There goes Stephen on the little tractor. Gabe, sit. Are you a good boy? Of course you are. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. You got your little handkerchief on. You're a country dog that has to be on a leash. If I let him go right now, he would be gone in a second. And when we're on the leash, he comes, he's very well behaved, but as soon as you let him go, he just runs. He puts his nose to the ground and he is off. This is the harness that I really like for him, because if he sees something and starts to take off, I have so much more control over turning his body towards me and stopping him. If he's got the collar on, I have no control. So this works really, really well. And you know, he's well over 100 pounds and he's a solid cinder of muscle. So I keep saying so, I'm sorry. So this stand of trees we've got about 25 acres of wooded area. And several years ago, I had a gentleman come out and tag all the trees in there to thin them out so that the forest would maintain a healthy forestation in there. And I think they did a really nice job. I think they took 80 trees. It was pretty dense in there. And I think they took 80 trees just to keep the forest alive. And we will definitely go for a walk in the woods once all the leaves are down and you can walk in there without getting tangled in the briars. But there's a little stream back there and there's lots of places to sit. There is a tree in there that has a big heart carving, and there are several names that were carved into that tree.